The Patriots went out of their way to go and get 2 tight ends. They have a bunch of number 2s. I was thinking they'd get a number 1 soon, but that didn't happen because I think that's the missing piece for this team. They need a true number 1 receiver. They don't have that. So how do they make up for that? Defense has to create turnovers. They have to be better up front. They're playing the Cleveland Browns. You know what the Browns do well? Run the football. What are they going to do? They're going to try and stop the run, put Baker Mayfield in long down and distances. Baker Mayfield in the pocket throwing the football, 3rd and 10 plus, not good. Not good. So I think the Patriots roll the Browns in this matchup. I think the Patriots are up and coming this season. I think they're going to have a good season. They're going to win the division now. Yeah. I know you disagree with me. Patriots are going to win the division.
Okay.
It's a 1-team race for the Patriots, them and Buffalo. So we'll see if they can win out here and beat them twice.
Well, let me say this. Number one, I do not believe they're going to win the division, but I don't blame you for feeling that way. And the reason I don't blame you for feeling that way, let's call it what it is. Bills Mafia, where the hell have you been? I mean, you've been conspicuously quiet. I don't blame you one bit. 2 times in the last 3 weeks, you've lost to the Tennessee Titans, even though that was a thriller. But then you not only lose to the Jacksonville Jaguars, you get held to 6 points. Devin Singletary, you rushed for 16 yards. Stephon Diggs, Cole Beasley, Emmanuel Sanders, my brothers, where y'all at? Where were y'all at? I don't know how this happened. And if you're Josh Allen, you got to figure this out because the Buffalo Bills, we looked at them as a Super Bowl contender. They're 5-3 now. Yeah. They've got 2 games against New England. They've got a game against New Orleans. They've got a game against Tampa, all remaining on their schedule. You got to win at least 2 of those games, and one of them better be against New England, okay? I understand that. They could be caught, but if I had to bet my money, I'm still going to bet on the Bills. I'm still going to bet on the Bills to win the division. I think they got a good coach. I think they got a star at the quarterback position. I think guys had a bad week last week, and I think that losing by getting held to 6 points, I think they're going to respond to the challenge, understanding what's at stake, and I don't think New England's going to catch them. But I don't blame you for feeling the way that you feel. I do get where you're coming from because New England could catch them. The way New England's defense in particular has been playing and as opportunistic as they have been, I just feel like I'm not going to give up on the Buffalo Bills just yet.
Yeah. Wait, I just want to be clear. You're picking the Patriots this weekend.
Yes, I am.
To beat the Browns?
Yes.
So am I. So
yeah,
yes.
But would you be as confident if there wasn't concerns about that probably Nick Chubb won't play or Felton and they don't have Kareem Hunt?
I would be confident with the Patriots right now, especially at home. And listen, I feel like I have already been in these meetings. I feel like I've already played this game because I was in that building. I understand game planning against especially a team like this. To limit the Cleveland Browns, you cannot let them win time of possession. You can't let them score first and start fast, play from ahead. When they play from ahead, they're able to dictate that game by running the football, mixing in your play action pass, mixing in the intermediate routes. That's where Baker can do good things. Yeah. When you stop the run, keep them in long down and distances, you score first, that's when turnovers happen. That's when Baker's not at his best, and you're playing him. You basically make him play one-handed, and he's got a bad shoulder.
And you're picking against your guy Nick Saban and Bill Belichick, essentially.
What are you talking about?
Because you're going with the Bills.
Well, that's
the Bills to win the division.
That's to win the division.
Yeah,
I mean, listen,
division.
I'm just looking at the Buffalo Bills. First of all, you got the Jets coming up next. You should win that game. You got Indy at home thereafter. You should win that game. New Orleans on the road might be tough, and then you got New England and Tampa. So that 3-week stretch is going to be real tough for Buffalo. But if Buffalo is what we all said they were coming into the season and the first few weeks of the season, then, excuse me, it should not be an issue. We should be able to look at them and say, yo, handle your business. This is what Super Bowl Super Bowl contenders are supposed to do. Josh Allen is not a rookie. Mac Jones is the rookie. Stephon Diggs and Emmanuel Sanders are experienced, bona fide, in the Diggs case, definitely a big-time receiver. New England doesn't necessarily have that in Aguilar and Bourne and those guys, so there's really, really no excuse why you can't handle your business with the remainder of the schedule, particularly when you have New England coming up twice. You should at least win one of those games.
Okay, Rob said earlier, obviously, there's not really a lot of consistency in the AFC, and I think you said if you had to pick a team, you would go with the Titans right now. Yep. Obviously, no, Derrick Henry is a huge hit. You didn't give us your team.
In terms of?
In the AFC, if you had to pick someone right now to go to the Super Bowl, who you would trust? Wow. Because they've been so up and down. It's tough.
Wow. It's a very, very tough call right now. I would have, before I saw Baltimore last night, it would probably have been them. I think they deserve the edge. Yep. But believe it or not, I still have not jumped off completely the Kansas City bandwagon with that offense. I think that Patrick Mahomes and those guys have been a shell of themselves. All three of them. Tyreek Hill's not gaining separation the way that he used to. Travis Kelce hasn't been the big-time tight end that he's capable of being. I don't think that lasts. I don't think that lasts at all. Obviously, you look at Buffalo, I'd say, listen, I was shocked. I would have said Buffalo even. Buffalo lost to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm not ruling out anything. And, of course, Tennessee lost Derrick Henry, so I can't feel like I can pick them. I don't know. I really don't know. It's all up for grabs. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.